Well, YouTube, I tell you, if you ask me, this is why the Democratic Party is crashing out. They ain't got no hope left. Yeah, yeah. Cause apparently CNN is even trying to cover up for Tim Walz. You know, the man that's letting all the fraud go down in Minnesota. CNN, Abby Phillips is try to cover up for the man. Yeah, even though he resigning and not trying to run for governor for the third term. Yeah. This is the reason why I say Democrats is going and they falling apart. You hear me? Yeah. I know. It's crazy, huh? Yeah. So they think they gonna sit here and try to cover this up on CNN News. It's crazy. And she was at a loss for words. She didn't even know what to say after that. Now I'm gonna let y'all see this. And I'll get back to y'all. But you most definitely gotta watch. Well, don't watch the news because they gonna feed you a crocker. So, without further ado, look at this. Somebody look at this.
But runs out of words when faced with this argument.
Don't do it.
I'm simply pointing out, it's
It's not.
Democrats who have put Somali diaspora in Minneapolis at the center of their party and their state's politics. It's a small portion of the population. There is a bunch of fraud that goes on, and even Tim Walz has claimed that any investigation of this fraud is akin to white supremacy.
No,
which is
he
a-
has not said that. He has not said that. He has not said that. First of all, Tim Walz has encouraged investigations into this, but some of the groups that were responsible for the fraud made allegations against the Biden DOJ that they were being targeted for reasons, and that was false then, and it's false now.
Abby Phillips runs out of words when faced with this argument.
Now, as you can see, she didn't know what was going on. You understand me? She didn't know what was going on. She just don't know what's going on. And like I say, the cover up, it's so crazy because look it up. Tim Walz got out the race. He wanted to be the governor for a third term. But with all these fraud allegations, he didn't he didn't dropped out. Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all that too. I'm gonna let y'all see that too. Maybe not on this one, but I'm gonna have something for y'all on that. Look, I got another one. She just can't handle it. It's crazy. She just can't handle it. Look, I got another one.
In Minnesota, we've seen 81% of Somalians are on welfare, 35% of Somali's GDP is remittances, and now they've stolen at least $1 billion, maybe $8 billion. And so there's a question, the Somalian community.
No. The Somalian community did not steal $1.6 billion. The 60 or so people who were convicted of or who were charged with those crimes, they are responsible.
In Minnesota, we've seen
Why is he trying to save these people from serving? We need to serve justice. They stealing the money, Abby Phillips. Yeah. They stealing from me, everybody else. Is she in on it? Is they giving her? The Somalis must be giving her a cut. Somebody giving her a cut at the stash. Because at this point, I'm convinced she is getting a cut. She is most definitely trying to cover this up. And this is CNN News. Why is they doing that? They supposed to be a big platform. That's why people ain't even listening to CNN News. You see? After all these years, our eyes is finally opened up. After all these years, eyes is finally opened up. That's crazy. I just don't know. It's crazy. She trying to mislead the people, but we not stupid. We know what's going on. Yeah, we know what's going on. Once again, I can show you another one. Yeah, I'm gonna show you another one. It's just scene after scene. It's nothing you can do or say. Quit trying to cover her up. Let these people get brought to justice and get them out of here. But for some odd reason, Abby Phillips want to just keep the game going. Look at this. Somebody look at this.
Caroline Downey shuts down Abby Phillips' misleading narrative.
What this is, it's not about loyalty. That's a side story. Although I do find it rich that progressives keep saying that this insinuation that we're gonna seize their oil because I didn't hear a Trump said.
My personal
I didn't hear a peep about
I don't think it would be on the table if the president hadn't put it on.
And when it sees the work.
Caroline Downey shuts down Abby.
Scene after scene after scene after scene. Scene after scene after scene after scene. I'm done with it. Now, whoever running around listening to CNN, now I done just showed you a few. I could keep going and keep going, right? But I'll give y'all a few. Y'all can do y'all homework, man. Abby Phillips is really covering up for these people. And see, that's the reason I said the Democrats are through. They don't have a back. They don't have a leg to stand on. It's over. Yeah, it's over. So she can keep on putting out these stories. Keep on trying to cover it up. Hell, do whatever you want. Yeah. I'm telling you, I think somebody might be lying in their pockets. Yeah. Because this is out of hand. And do not, I'm telling you, you better watch these big news medias. Because they feeding people a bunch of, you heard me? I'm just thinking in my head, what is it? Why? Who paying her? Somebody got to be paying her. That's all I can think of. For you to try to hide the truth when we all know what it is. We done all seen it. So, yeah, that's what's going on about that. You understand me? Yeah. I gotta figure out who paying her off. Is it CNN giving her a little extra cash? Like try to, shush money and make sure they didn't get a hold of it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of that. I'm gonna have to do my own little work. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And do not believe these big news platforms. They feeding America a crock of, you can fill in the blank. So yeah. Y'all have a good one, man. And like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of it, America. Let's do it.